everybody, and welcome back to ArsenalAura. We are officially less than a week from the start of the Premier League. The Premier League is back, the football is back, Arsenal is back. I'm really excited for what's about to come. It's so interesting how fast your mood and the way you see things can change after just two games. After the Villarreal game, the mood was so and so. It actually made sense because Arteta didn't play his best team. We were all expecting to see Odegaard linking up with Gyokeres and Zubimendi and Rice, trying out his best midfield. That it's gonna probably be the chosen midfield for the rest of the season, and it was a weird game, and it was not just about the score and the fact that we all knew that probably Pepe will score against us. It was not about that. It was about the performance. The performance wasn't there. Arteta actually looked a little bit kind of worried and stressed. I think we all were, and he played Gyokeres, and then he substituted Gyokeres, and he brought in Zubimendi and Odegaard. So you can't quite, judge everything because obviously it's still preseason. It was the Emirates Cup and whatever else, but you can still try some things out. But I don't think you're ever gonna want to start Norgard instead of Zubimendi or Rice or something like that. So I think it was more for match fitness and preparation, experimenting, and whatever else. And then we played against Athletic Bilbao, where we played really well. The performance was much better. Obviously, you had the full squad. I think bar Calafiori, maybe, if you consider Miles Lewis-Kelly as part of your first or your starting 11. But I think I rate Calafiori pretty highly, so I enjoyed that. His injury is not long term or something really bad, and he managed to get some minutes under his belt. Of course, Gabriel and Timber, great to see them back on the pitch. Will they start against United? I'm not so sure. I think Arteta will be inclined to start them. I think we all would, because they're so good and they bring defensive stability, and it's not chaos and it's not everything else. Obviously, Gabriel can bring an aerial threat as well. But yeah, one of the main points was that Max Daumann wasn't in the squad, and that's because he got a well-deserved vacation. Bless him, because he's such an exciting player at 15. To play with the energy and the joy and everything that he showed while he played during preseason was absolutely amazing. But in the same time, we tick some boxes, like Gyokeres scored from a Zubimendi pass. Zubimendi looks like the real deal. I had Jordan from AFTV last week on the pod, and he said a couple of things. He said that Zubimendi was a really good deal price-wise, because the quality and what Zubimendi will bring, it's gonna be extremely important and valuable. And we kind of saw that in preseason. And each game that was passing by, you could see that he was getting more and more used to the players and the style of play and everything else. He looks like a maestro. I'm not gonna lie. So he's looking really good. And Jordan also said that he believes that in 15 matches in, 15, yeah, matches in, we'll see Noni Madueke start as our left winger. I'm not sure yet, but we saw where Arteta used him, right? Primarily on the left. And he brought something different than Martinelli and Trossard. He went wider. He put in some good crosses. He always wants to take on his man. So those were some encouraging signs, because the left-hand side is still a little bit problematic. And when I say a little bit, I'm saying it a little bit lightly. There are some issues on the left-hand side. The right-hand side with Saka was absolutely electric. I really enjoyed his performance, but on the left, we still don't know if it's going to be Martinelli, if it's going to be Trossard, if it's going to be Noni. Are we going to sign Eze or someone else to play there? There's no more preseason. The league starts in a couple of days, so if you sign someone, you need to give them a little bit of time to adapt and whatever else. So I still think against United, Martinelli will start, and it's fitting. You can't script that. Arsenal had the first couple of weeks of the transfer window kind of pondering if they should go for Gyokeres or Sesko. People were saying that Arteta was Sesko team. Berta was Gyokeres. We finally decided to go with Gyokeres. Then we had the saga with the millions and the, how do you, the extra bonuses and whatever else, the payment, the installments, and everything. But we finally got our striker, and obviously Sesko went to Man United, and that's the first game. So it's going to be the battle of the strikers. I don't know. I think I read somewhere that it's absolutely impossible for Sesko not to score against us in the first game. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be a good game. After the Athletic Bilbao game, I'm feeling much more positive, I think, as a lot of you guys. So yeah, really excited for what's about to come. Really excited that Prem starts. If you haven't checked the podcast with Jordan from last week, check it out. He has some really nice insights. I also had Ethan Aveiro a couple of weeks ago and Andrew from Arseblog on the pod with some really, really nice insights that are still valid for the season. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Kindly ask you to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Thank you so much, guys. All the best. Come on, you Gunners.